And tonight we are talking to young voters here in Nevada.
Well, joining us right now live is Eshaan Vakil. He is Nevada's youngest Democratic delegate. And Eshaan, let me ask you first off here. Do you think young Democrats right now voting enough to really make a difference today here in Nevada?
First off, thank you so much for having me. And I do believe that we're seeing the turnout that we do really need to see for young Democrats. I've been in and out of a number of polling sites here in the Valley, both on the west side and the east side. And I'm really seeing a lot of turnout among young people, among BIPOC people, among LGBTQ plus people. And I think we really are seeing a representative poll, and a poll that I think a lot of us on the Democratic side are going to be happy with.
And so when you're out there talking to voters, I'm curious, voters in your age group, what are the big issues for them, and what's sort of persuading them to vote either way?
I think one of the biggest issues that young people care about is, of course, climate change, because we are the generation that is going to be looking forward, and we want to make sure that our planet will be livable for us so that we can all enjoy happy and healthy lives when we become older. And another issue that we all really care about is economic equality, because we're starting to enter the job market now, and we want to enter a job market where we know that we can get a job that will help us provide for our future families, and that we can actually live comfortably on.
All right, by almost any account, this has certainly been a divisive season, some would say, nasty campaigns. Does that by chance dampen your enthusiasm for politics with what you've seen?
No, I think that it's shown young people, and especially me in particular, that we really need to get into politics and help change it, and to help make it a better environment, and one that more people would feel comfortable participating in. Like, it doesn't necessarily turn us off; it tunes us in to how important participation is.
And so, to that point, I want to pick on that, Eshaan, is that I'm sure you've talked to young potential voters who have told you, you know what, why bother voting? Why do they say they're not going to bother to be a part of this process?
Yeah, so some people feel that both candidates don't necessarily represent them or represent their views. But what I say to them is that even if both candidates aren't like perfectly where you want to be, I'm sure one candidate more represents your views than the other, regardless of who that is. And while one election may not bring America exactly to where you want to see it, an election can help start that process and sort of bring America closer to where you want to be.
All right. Eshaan Vakil, thank you so much for joining us, Nevada's youngest Democratic delegate. Thank you for your time.